Alright. We've successfully recovered from my wrong turn. I'm not making a good accounting of myself in this video. Alright, so hopefully the GPS will update this pretty soon. And it will give me the right way to go. Frame rate is dropping a little bit here now that it's rendering the city. But it should be okay. These two are the two Scanias on the back of the trailer. That's added by the same truck mod, or the same trailer mod as this train. So that's in the video description. Looks like the GPS has given us a route to take. So let's take a look at that. Yeah, well, it means I'll miss out on these discovery points. That one, it's probably got both of them. It's probably got a recruiter and a truck dealer. Looks like I'd have to turn down here to get them anyway. That looks like a fairly tight 90-degree turn. Although so does that. I might go left at this roundabout and we'll just see what happens. Seeing as I've already screwed up and cost myself time once, I might as well keep doing it. Alright, that seems like reasonable logic, I think. Of course, it's one of these tight roundabouts, which I'm going to just take up as much of the thing as I can, so that I don't run over the edge. At least not too much. There we go, I think that's made it. I'm not actually going to change up here because we've got this steep incline. Come on, you can do it. There we go. Hopefully we'll be able to discover these things. Maybe if I turn left here. I can't actually see the traffic. Oh, there they are. I was going to say I couldn't see the traffic lights, but it was right there. I'm just going to go straight into this lane. I don't actually care about finding the recruitment place, it's more the truck dealer that I want to find. The more truck dealer locations you have, the better, as far as I'm concerned. Especially if one of them turns out to be one of the big ones. The big dealerships. So, waiting, there we go. I did a nice wide swing here. Cool. And we'll turn right here as well. Make it through before the lights change. Beautiful. So now we have to work out which one of these is the truck dealer, if it's the one down here to the right, or if it's a different one. I'm gonna hope that it's the one down here. which looks like I was wrong. That's the recruitment agency. Oh well. You can't win them all. I'm just gonna get back on track now. So we know that there is a truck dealer in Hamburg still to be discovered. But I have to weave my way around, so I'm not going to bother with that. Looks like it might start raining, judging by those clouds coming over. It won't be too big a deal if it does. I don't think. It should be okay. It's getting fairly late-ish as well, in terms of in-game time. So we'll be driving through the night again. This looks like this gets a little bit twisty up ahead. Thanks for just pulling out right in front of me like that. Alright, so that's the detour through Hamburg. Complete. Almost. And we just gotta get back up through the ramp and onto the motorway again. That's probably called an autobahn around here, isn't it? Let's change the camera angle again, if I can. There it is. I do like this camera angle, but it is hard to drive the truck in it. Another Kenworth driving past there. I can't see where I'm going. Cool. Alright, back into normal mode. There we go. Got a sharp turn coming up here by the looks of it. Hopefully I'll be able to make this one. Might have to take it pretty wide. There's a truck coming. Yeah, it was fine. Let's put the first set of lights on, the Parkers, so that we get our nice blue gauges everywhere. And turn left up here. Stopping, stopping. And now we get to struggle up the ramp, because it was going to take a little bit of work. Probably have to, I'm not sure how far down we'll have to drop it, but the 6th might be enough. No, 4th. Come on, there we go, it's pulling now. So I mean, with a normal load, this truck, it wouldn't have needed to drop down anywhere near that low. Probably would have gone down to like 8th or 10th maybe, but this isn't a normal load. So let's go down to 7. It's working hard. It does look cool. I mean, it looks a bit strange with how long this truck is. but especially even compared to the other American trucks, which they're big, but they're not this big. Back on the road. That's the problem with spending more time looking at the truck than driving it. Always start going off in crazy directions when I'm controlling the camera. That's okay, at least you get a chance to see what it looks like. Especially given that it's going to be dark pretty soon. And you won't be able to actually see that much of the truck. So, when is the next rest stop? 4 hours and 1 minute. You've got 18 hours to go. So we're going to have to rest at least one more time before this job is over. I think catching the ferry counts as a rest break. So if we can make it to the ferry, then that should be good. But I don't know if we'll make it to the ferry in 4 in-game hours. If we get a nice smooth pace on the motorway, it should be fine. I mean, we're still not up to speed yet, we're only doing 70 kilometers an hour. But once we get up to speed, we should be able to keep it up there, as long as nothing stupid happens. Yeah, we're cruising along pretty nicely now. And this is a long trip, one of the longer ones that I've done. Because the way that I do it when I level up the character, so I go long distance driving first of all, and just max that out. So I think I've already got long distance driving maxed out at the moment. But what that means is, as I turn the lights on, what that means is you get the long deliveries offered to you basically by level 6 or 7. I think you should have that almost completely maxed out, and that means you're getting 3,000 kilometer deliveries showing up not long after you started the game, relatively speaking. And that's where the money is. Well, I think this is a $40,000 job, and once you get a few more levels in other things like the just-in-time deliveries or something like that, you know, you'll start getting so much money. And then once you start hiring truck drivers and all that, it just you reach a point where it starts snowballing, basically. So this guy is bringing in the income now. Zofia, something like that. I think it was less than $1,000, but it's a start. My trucking empire is about to explode onto the scene. I wonder if we're in pro mod territory yet. Because you reach a point, and I mean a good chunk of the distance I'm travelling is thanks to the pro mod map, which means you'll reach a point where in the vanilla game there would be no more map, and you just keep on going. But I'm not sure exactly where that point is, because I started this profile after coming back to the game, but I basically didn't even bother playing any vanilla gameplay on this profile, so I just went straight to downloading a bunch of mods. So yeah, it's been a while since I played this before that, so we'll see. It's all part of the fun of it, really. Up into 18. So we should be set to just cruise along now. I could actually put the cruise control on if I wanted to. I generally don't bother with it though. The same in real life, really. I don't use cruise control in real life either. The fact that my car doesn't have cruise control might have something to do with that. But it's really not that difficult, especially with the G27. You just keep your foot planted on the accelerator. And that's all you have to do, really. So we haven't actually hit 100 k's an hour in this stretch yet. I think we've been going slightly uphill for a good bit of it though. Well, only really slightly, like gradual climb. Should I have stopped here and rested? 2.5 hours to go. Let's see, how far have we come? There's Colding there. I think we'll make the ferry. And then I just hope that that actually counts as a rest. But I think we'll make this ferry. So that should be okay. Yeah, we'll see. It looks like there will be a rest stop here if it gets too bad. So that should be okay. So 2.5 in-game hours till the rest. Sure, I've got the high beams on. I don't really need that just yet. And turning them off means that I won't get flashed by every single driver on the road. And it's raining. Lovely weather for a nighttime drive. Hopefully it doesn't get too much worse. There's not great visibility at the moment. You can see where you're going, but it's not perfect. That was actually a trailer started tipping a little bit there. Let's go down to 17. I might put those high beams back on actually. It's a little bit better. So what's this? This is Colding that we're not actually going to drive through this city. I'm kind of straddling both lanes here at the moment. But we're not going to drive through the city. We'll just go around the outskirts of it, so I probably won't even discover it. But that's okay. Given that I really don't want to stop and rest if I don't have to. So I'm not going to screw around with the discovery points or anything for the time being. Because that will just add a little bit of time. No, it's not that much time, but I've wasted a good bit of time in this video already. With my various detours and losing track of directions and all that good stuff. And it looks like, what do we got coming up here? I think I want to be in this lane. No? No, I'm going straight here. Alright, yeah, that's fine. I think I managed to confuse myself there, but sorted it out. Yeah, I think if I'd gone down that right-hand side ramp there, that would have probably taken a little bit to correct. Because they don't really allow for U-turns in these motorways. Let's go across here. There we go. So we're actually going pretty slowly now. Only 65 k's. But I think it's probably, it looks like we're going slightly uphill. It's kind of hard to tell sometimes, but it does look like we're going uphill a little bit. Let's go back to the cinematic camera for a sec. Oh, he's yawning. Oops. And I'm not driving straight. Yeah, back into normal mode before I crash the truck. So I don't think I'm going down that. So it looks like we'll probably make it to the ferry just on time. If he's yawning like that now, we should be able to make it there on time. Hopefully. I don't really want to get stupid fines for not sleeping or anything like that. And the worst part isn't the fines, it's the way the screen goes all black for a couple seconds and you can't see what you're doing. It's not ideal. Of course, I mean, real truck drivers do have time limits that they have to stick to. They just can't keep driving for 24 hours in a day. I think, at least in a lot of countries, they have to legally required to stop and take rests and that sort of thing. He's yawning again. How much time do we have? Press F6. 1 hour, 13 minutes. How far are we from the ferry? I don't think we'll make the ferry, if I'm honest. We might even be lucky to make this. Where were we before? I think we've covered about this distance in 1 in-game hour, I think. Basically from around this petrol station to here. That's around 1 in-game hour. I think I'll stop here and get the rest done. Might get that out of the way here. And then we will keep going. Alright. That's irritating. But I mean, that's the thing with this heavy load, it does mean your trip is going to be slower. I mean, if I was carrying like a 20-ton trailer or something, I'd probably be going down, like barreling down here at 120 or something like that. But, oops, these guys are going slow. But yeah, can't really do that with this load. God, do you want to go much slower? I don't know if the speed limit's just changed or something, or if these guys are just going really slow. And of course now they all speed up. Wonderful. The typical Euro truck AI, just trolling people every step of the way. It wouldn't be Euro truck if they didn't do things like that. I'm sure they'll still do stupid stuff after 1.9, even with the update. Yeah, I know I'm getting tired. He's been yawning for like half an hour. Well, at least after we sleep and everything, it should be daytime, so that'll be good. We won't have to drive through the whole night. Are you gonna pull straight out? Oh, he didn't. It's amazing. Should be able to shift up now. Might have roadworks up ahead as well. I mean, the roadworks in this game generally don't slow you down too much. Except for this guy. There we go. I'm gonna have to hit the brakes here. So, can we make it to the rest stop before I get a fine? I think so. Although with these guys doing, what are they doing, around 40? It's a bit less likely. That's typical, isn't it? You're trying to keep your deadline and everything, and suddenly roadworks. It's just there to piss you off. Look at this guy, he's actually doing something. Amazing. So this guy's going to speed up anytime soon? No, I didn't think so. We're just rolling along at 30 kilometers an hour. Oh, there we go. out of the roadworks. Hopefully the rest stop is coming up soon. The screen's got a little bit black there, as you can see. I'm not actually sure I'm going to make it on time now. If this was a reality TV show, we'd have all sorts of dramatic music playing right now. Lovely weather for a nighttime drive. I've actually got one of the mods I'm running is the Awesome Rain mod, which changes the appearance of the rain slightly. It just makes it look a little bit better. It's not a massive difference, I don't think, but every little bit helps. And I mean, this is in a game that technically doesn't support mods. I can only imagine what it would be like if they released a proper dev kit and everything and let people go nuts. But I mean, if people can do this, like all these sorts of mods, with not a lot of support, then imagine what they'd be able to do with a complete toolset. I don't know if I'll be able to pull in here. I mean, we had the problem in the last rest stop where I couldn't actually rest until I detached the trailer because the trailer was too big. Might have to do the same thing here. I'm actually in a spot, sort of. Sort of. Let's see if I can just rest here. No. Are there other places I can rest? I know I could go all the way over there. Looks like I might have to. Now I've got the avoid sleeping offense. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, this game. This game. You gotta love it. Let's see if I'll clip this car on the way out, or if I'll avoid it. I think I barely avoided it. So, can I make it into the rest area from here? I don't think so. Alright. Are these rest spots here, maybe? Looks like they could be. Did I just stall it? Yes, I did. Now I'm getting no more fines. All the fines in the world. I'm just going to dump the trailer and see if I can... I just want to sleep. Where's the actual spot? Am I anywhere near the spot? Not really. Let's just cheat a little bit. Look at the wipers going from outside the cabin. All I want to do is sleep. I didn't even put it in reverse then. That's how tired I am. If I can't sleep here, I'm just going to go like cross country into the actual rest area. It's not giving me any prompts or anything. I'm just going to leave the trailer here. God, this has not worked out well for me, has it? It's been an absolute nightmare. Mostly it's my own fault, let's be honest. But still, it's far easier to blame other things than it is to blame me. So let's just cut across here. Finally. Handbrake on, wipers off. God, that's the epic saga of trying to go to sleep. Oh, it's still raining. Alright, so there's my trailer over there. Is anybody coming? Can't really see. Let's hope there were no fences along the way. Or benches. No, I think that's fine. Alright, hopefully we can hook onto the trailer and just pull it out of here. Let's try using our fancy reversing camera again. There we go. We actually mounted the curb a little bit there, but that should be okay. Cool. So that's connected? Yeah, I think so. And on the road again.